So, hey, you guys, welcome back. So, I have a testimony from one of my spiritual soldiers, you guys. So, this person is the highly favorable person for me because it's a spiritual soldier. And I wanted to talk about my spiritual soldier because my spiritual soldier is now going through a transformation. Because in battle, in life game, we're always faced with battles in life. But I'm guaranteed to say that I'm proud of my spiritual soldier because my spiritual soldier made it from the battle again. And my spiritual soldier walked among me again to see me again. And that's my spiritual soldier because he's my champion. I knew his story and I knew his purpose. And then he knew my purpose too for him too. And he made me proud of him because now he's a spiritual soldier that healed from his past, from backgrounds to make himself brighter of a new vision for himself to heal again. So I want to give him a thank you because I'm so proud of him because he healed himself again so he can change his history too. So I want to say, I just wanted to know what was going on in his life because, once when you do that contract, you want to make sure you keep a business substantial overhead to make sure in business mindset was he looked after the best way because, 'cause it's business. And as my spiritual soldier, it's like he helped me in so many ways to like see his vision and how hisness too, why he wanted to become a new person and transform himself and make a new viewpoint in his life to change too. So I wanted to give my spiritual soldier a round of applause because he is back and he gave me guarantee news and I wanted to tell him thank you. And I'm proud of you, my spiritual soldier. Thank you. Thank you. Now you know why I did everything for you, my spiritual soldier. You know you have your trust in me. I'm guaranteed for you, and I guarantee you for me too, my spiritual soldier. So, because now you can heal from life purpose, because all the ancestry terms of what ancestry was like, for him, because, he had a heartbreaking. But at least now I know for verification that even in his heartbreaking, my spiritual soldier is still among me. Because now I see his battle that he faced as a young one, and look at the glorious news that I can see in him now, too. He's healing again for his story, and I'm so excited to know. So, thanks, so I wanted to know. So that's what I'm gonna get into now for the testimony because it's verificational of viewpoint and I keep it as essential a background documentary report. So that way, everybody can know the ins of out of spiritual manners. So that way they know once when how healing in their life was as like an ancestry demographic background, how they made a bigger overview of a translation in their life to change their like translation of life so they can redeem themselves again too. So, okay, so I just want to get into it now. So I said that, so he said, so, because basically, no, I don't really smoke anymore. And I said, that's good. You're making a positive change, but remember, and you know yourself, I'm just here as a business partnership agreement towards each other, as a business relationship friendship. So make sure your guidance on becoming the man you want to grow to be together for your family. And remember, it's a contract with a satanic witch and lawyer, my friend. So I say in the verification and legal coaching, because it's verification that I do a satanic witching channel of business, but I made a transformation of requirements as a legal woman. So it's like I keep it in business mindset of legal professional view. So I keep it in deemed and respectful mindset. So that way it's deemed in a respectful manner as it is. So yeah, so I just wanted to get more into it. So this is the battle that he was faced, and he almost passed out. Because, when you're going outside, you can get heat exhaustion. And he survived, because he made it again from his battle. And he didn't pass out from heat exhaustion or anything that was going to destroy him or something. He is redeemed. He came back to me and he's healing again. So it's like the strong thustful for his story as a battle soldier too, from ancient his life, from history of his life. He made that promise to change his ancestry history too. Because now he's back to see the glorious news day and night to see too as my spiritual soldier as he is. for his ancestors. So he knows that truth for him to believe in himself too again. Because he knows that his guidance is behind me, and he knows that I guarantee that he's my soldier, and I guarantee he's seen that he noticed exactly what a soldier of battle he is. You know, you healed yourself from your ancestry knowledge, and look at this glorious news. He's still here. You know, because when you go through heat exhaustion, you know, it could make you faint and pass out. And that's what happened to my spiritual soldier. You know, my spiritual soldier demands his respect because he's here, meaning he has a purpose. He has his mission in mind of why he's born. He has a mission in mind why he took his stand to transform his life into his picturement, to make his life stand again. And it makes me so happy because even through battle from all his history, he stands with me still. So it makes me so guaranteed. I'm so happy for my spiritual soldier because my spiritual soldier is healing in his ancestry too, to change his history again for himself too, so he could make sure he stands better for himself and stands stronger and make sure the changes he deemed for himself to be true. So he knows that he's better on his better path, and he's guaranteed he's changing in his mission too, so he can heal himself again too, so he can redeem justice in his life again, so he could see what he's made for in his life, of what his purpose is as a man, and a purpose to feed his family, and a purpose for his wife, and a purpose for his community, to tell them that I survived in battle in ancient times and in history. I survived the battle and I made it again. So I can tell you the glorious news. I'm here. I'm here. I changed your history. I changed your history. I didn't leave. I didn't leave. I made your change that you wanted to see in me too. So, you know, in the battle, I changed and I healed myself for you too. So I'm transforming myself as I need to. That's why I want to give my spiritual soldier the best applause because I'm so happy he redeemed himself in Good Morning News so he could see a good morning and change his story again for his family and for his kids and for his wife and for himself too. So it's like I'm so happy he took that stand and he showed me his battle wounds that he faced, but he took that stand to show me that everything I told him was true about me. So, but excuse me. So he noticed some changes. He said, "Yeah, a lot of changes happened because he took a stand. So he's here with me as my soldier. So he remembers that history that happened to him, but he knows that glorious news now. He's his history story, but he knows he could heal his story again too, because he can make the transformation he needs to, and he's making a better man for him now too. So his business outlook, he's a better man, and he's changing." And he's making a transformation he could see himself too. So I just wanted to know what happened. Tell me, stay solid to our contract, my friend. You are safe for your family purpose to grow with the family of your love, of your family. Because you're my business partner. I could do a protection oil on it, remembering everything. It's a life game. But just remember, I protect you to stand on your feet and to see again as my soldier. Remember, I'm street also, so you know that if you need weapon, you're protected by me and all these workings for your safety, my friend. I get the drama also. It's if you respond to it, my friend. So you will heal. And I fought a man who slapped me in the face and a man who tried to focus sex upon me. Your growth is my concern. Remember, haters will hate to see you challenge and change, but you know, I'll find you again so I can see and help you as your coach. And put aloe vera on that scar. It's for your safety, demanding it works for your. It's for it works. You just start noticing the shows you didn't see of people close to challenge and transform you stronger unless you don't like the feeling of fully embracing life as a soldier. Now, my business partnership friend, I would never forsaken the change you notice and the healing you redeem daily. Because he's protected by me. Because I want to hear his story too. Because that's why I do business coaching and I'm a legal coach too. You know, but I like to see the biggest transformation from like the progress of different communities too. And he said he made a lot of changes, and he deemed his respect too. And he's healing his story again too, because he made his change, and he's transforming, and he's becoming a better man too. And in self-defense terms, like, you know what I mean? Because I'm a legal coach, so I keep it protective of legal jurisdiction terms. So I had to make sure I let him know the substantial outlook also. So I know that in self-defense claims too, it's like, at least he knows that, yeah, he's okay. At least he's okay. His family's safe, his kids are safe, his wife is safe, and he's safe too. So that's what I was saying. Like, if he had to self-defend himself, because that's an empowerment of self-defense coach, because in battles, it's like he has to protect himself day and night too, because, he has to protect for his family. And that's what makes him a spiritual soldier, because that means he's taking care of their standing to let them know that they're seeing the changes is in him too. They're seeing his change of himself too. So I just want to say this is just a big applaud to my soldier, and I'm so guaranteed to see his happiness, and I'm guaranteed to see his mission in mind of what he noticed as his new changes in his life too, and why he transformed into a better man too. So now he could see his glorious news. My soldier, my spiritual soldier, that's from history of life, who had a bad despair of time, but now as I know as an empowerment coach too, for self-defense. And I also know as a lawyer too that self-defense is a claims keeping. So to see the changes that my friend who is a Hispanic man made in his life to redeem his glorious news, that he's making his requested changes in himself too, to make himself the better man that he wants to see of himself too. So that's what I'm saying. Give me a round of applause for my spiritual soldier. He died past that test and he became a better man. And that's what I'm trying to see to him too. So, but yeah, he learned a lot of changes in himself because he's transforming in himself, and he sees why he has to heal himself day and night from his story too. So, and heal his life purpose and mission of aim too. So I just wanted to say, give me a round of applause for my spiritual soldier. And I want to say thank you guys for watching this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.